Do you ever look at someone and think, why are they like that? And this could be like in a like, dang, she's so wonderful. Why does she think she's so unworthy of that? Or they're really great. Why do they keep putting themselves through this crap? These crap patterns. Or maybe it's a coworker that maybe you don't particularly like, and they aren't nice to their employees, or they push off their work, or you know act from a place of more of a wounded I'm not good enough, or that kind of thing. All of these examples are working from your wounds, the core beliefs that aren't truth, but you've accepted as truth probably for years and years and years and years and years. And this is called a protection mechanism to keep yourself safe. So maybe for that friend that thinks she's unworthy, maybe she grew up not really accepting herself, because every time that she was herself, she got nitpicked or ridiculed or told not to do that, or had the perfection mentality that she or he had to be perfect, and I always felt like she had or he had to protect themselves. With the example at the coworker, maybe her or his core wound is not being enough. So they set themselves up to push their work off so that they don't ever have to really fill the role. But that can be so frustrating. So now that you have those examples, look within yourself. Where do people say, wow, like, why don't you think that you deserve that? Or why don't you believe in yourself? Or why can't you stick to what you say? These are all coming from that subconscious mind that you don't even think about, and you go to the repeating patterns. So how can you look at yourself and say, where can I adjust? Where can I switch things up so that I'm living more in a place from a healed version of myself versus a wounded version of myself? Can you take a look deep inside your heart and see where it's wounded, see where it's had this protection mechanism around it, so that things can be a little lighter or gentler, or that they don't have so much resistance around it? So look at the patterns in your life that aren't working for you, and go a little bit deeper to the why. Why is it that every time I get into a relationship, I start putting them first instead of myself? Why is it that every time that something in my life is going right, I have to self-sabotage and it falls apart? Why do I not believe in myself? Why is it that I don't think that I can do something? Or why don't I believe that I can hold something? Or whatever it is for you. Why is it tricky to look in the mirror and see what's so obvious? Maybe if you have a very close friend and you're open to the answer, maybe you could ask them and say, hey, what are my patterns? What is it that I do? And then don't, when they answer, don't see it as a place of criticism, but a way of trying to help you out. This is where the deep, deep psychological work comes in to help improve who you are and realign to who you always were. Releasing those egoic patterns, those protection mechanisms, and having the trust in yourself and the confidence in yourself to be dedicated, to continue to put in the work, to grow, to evolve, to be the best version of yourself, and do it in a way that is so authentic to you. Your soul will thank you. Your soul will shine, and you will feel so empowered. It's unbelievable. So have the courage, have the self-love to look in that mirror and say, hey, what is it that's holding me back? How am I holding myself back? How am I trying to keep myself protected that isn't working for me anymore? You got this. Keep going. If you need help, I'm here. These are the things that I geek out about, that I can tap in and help you. I hope this was helpful.